It's time for another Debt Snowball update. Hi, and welcome back. I'm Kamika, and this is Well Balanced Wallet, where I help you create healthy money habits and live a life that you love on your current budget. Today, we're going to talk about our March 2021 Debt Snowball update. So our budget in March was pretty straightforward. We're still trying to recover from the spending that we did in February. We didn't go over any categories in February, but we just got in the habit of spending money throughout that whole month, money that we don't usually spend. So we kind of just need to get back on track and stop spending money like it's February when it's not. We actually went over, I think, in two categories, which would be our grocery category and our miscellaneous category. So we had to pull money from other categories to cover those two overages. But other than that, our budget was pretty simple. In March, we did get our stimulus check and it was $2,400. So we ended up buying a computer for $431.80. And my husband also used $316.94 to make a purchase that he had been waiting to make for a very long time. So it's always good to treat yourself. So that's what we did with $300 from our stimulus check. And then the rest of the money, which was $1,651.26, went into our new car fund. So that's what the budget for March looked like. So moving on to the Debt Snowball for March. I mentioned in the Debt Snowball for February that our mortgage was actually going down. It was $1,265.64 and now it is $1,212 per month. So we paid $1,212 for our mortgage, and I might have mentioned before that our rent when we were in the apartment was a little bit more expensive than the mortgage that we were paying here for the house. So I have been saving the $1,287, which is the amount that we were paying for rent. I've been saving that in our mortgage category since we moved into the house. So now we are going to make sure that we send that money as an extra principal only payment towards our mortgage. So we paid the $1,212 for our mortgage, and then we had a $75 principal only payment. And if you've been around for these Debt Snowball updates, you know that we're at the point in our journey where we're paying down collections. So where we are right now, we have already sent the debt validation letter for the first account in collections, and they responded to us. So after that, we sent a letter back out to them saying that we will pay it, but can you please remove this from the credit report? So we're waiting on them to respond back to that, and it's taken a while because we're using paper mail. We don't want to give this company our phone number or our email address or any other way to contact us besides paper mail, so that we'll have a paper trail if anything comes up. So we're waiting on them to respond back to us and let us know if they'll accept our payment for deleting it off of our credit report. And we finally have enough money in our Debt Snowball category in our budget to send out the next debt validation letter. So I have it here. I haven't addressed it yet, but we are going to send this letter certified to the next debt collection agency and see if they are able to validate the next debt. And if they are, we'll follow the same process. So in March, we did put $749.44 into our Debt Snowball category in our budget, and that gives us a total of $1,447.33 available to pay towards these collections as we send and receive the letters. Okay, so moving on to our savings goals for 2021. We had two main savings goals. One is to save money for a new car. Whenever we decide that we're ready to buy a new car, we want to do that in cash. And then the second one is to build up our home maintenance and repair fund to $10,000. So far we have $3,084.76 in our new car fund, and then we have $1,543.66 in our home maintenance and repairs category. So as we make money from our side hustles or have extra money left over in our budget, we are funding these 2 savings goals as well. And anything that is completely left over goes to our debt snowball. And we kind of just pick and choose how we split the money between our debt snowball and our savings goals. So we may pay more towards our debt snowball category one month or pay more towards the new car one month. It just depends on, I guess, how we feel at that time. But we're doing all 3 of those, paying off debt, saving for the new car, saving for home maintenance and repairs at the same time. And it's working for us. So just to recap, for the month of March, we paid $1,287 towards our mortgage, and we have a total of $1,447.33 available to pay towards the collections that we're working on. And our grand total of debt left outside of student loans is $193,088.43. I think we're doing a really good job paying down this debt while we're having life experiences at the same time, because that's one thing that I wanted to make sure that we're able to do. I don't want to just go to work, come home, pay off debt, go to sleep, do it all again. I want to be able to pay the money that we owe for sure, but also have a life at the same time. And I think we're doing just that. So that is all for this video. If you made it this far, drop the money emoji in the comments and let me know if you have any questions. Give this video a like, subscribe, and click the link on your screen right now for more well-balanced wallet content. See you there.